What's going on, everybody? We are back with yet another shoe review. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Blazing Nico, and we are here to talk about sneakers, anything in the culture, different reviews, give you guys some looks on some shoes prior to you guys buying stuff, or just to discuss shoes in general. Today we have a shoe that I've been holding for a while. I've actually had these for over a month. They released back on April 4th. A lot of you guys won't know what this shoe is, but without further ado, we have the NoTwoWays Subsolar.
Shackles has to pack, packing the crackle, it's like an Adam's apple. I never claim to be perfect, I got a lot of issues. Once the verdict, Devin got murdered. Swear to God, I miss you, slinging tracks, pay them back, kick it back. I wish I could bring them back, wish I could get us out the hood for good. Sometimes I'm feeling divine, sometimes I'm losing my mind. I freak the beat, the grind.
As I mentioned, the NoTwoWays Subsolar released on April 4th of 2023 for a retail price of £100. Yes, you heard correctly. These are a overseas brand. I think they're East London, I believe. I'll get more into details about, the backstory of the company and everything, but £100 roughly translates into $125 USD, so that was the retail price for these. NoTwoWays is a company founded in the UK, more specifically East London. They were founded by a YouTuber named Callum. I believe his name is Calix on YouTube and the social medias. I'll make sure to pop up, social media tags and everything, and a link for their website in the bio. But it's definitely cool to see a shoe and a shoe brand that is created by a YouTuber and not one of these huge companies. If you guys go to their website, they kind of have a rundown of what their goals were for the company. A lot of technical and futuristic designs that are actually for obtainable prices. It kind of gives you a designer look for a shoe without having to break the bank. Like I said, this shoe is retail £100 or $125 USD. So it's definitely an obtainable price for a different looking shoe, and a shoe that would definitely stand out. As I mentioned, these are the ARW Subsolars. There are two other colorways that I really like a lot. I like the black pair, I would say the most of the three, which is the After Dark, and there's also a more white pair that is called the After City. Now let's take a closer look at these ARW Subsolars. As you can see, it's a all over tan. We got a couple darker tans, you got some different materials so the tans stand out a little bit more. We got those hints of orange that really stand out on the shoe. As you can see from the upper, most of it is of this thick knitted material. We have some clear side panels along with some super soft suede on the heel counter, the back heel of the shoe, and kind of the toe box of the shoe. The midsole is kind of this really thick, gives the shoe most of its weight. Outsole is translucent orange and white. As I mentioned, this heel counter is super thick, gives a lot of support for it. Of course, they come with their own custom box. No two ways about it. You see it kind of has that cutout so you can see the shoe when they're inside of the box. Their own size tag. Love this box, love the presentation. As they mentioned in their website description, and as I mentioned as well, they definitely have a futuristic and fashion forward design for their shoes. I'll throw up a couple pictures of the other shoes as well. It's basically the same type of model with different color blocking, but they definitely have a very futuristic design. Some pretty heavy knit throughout the upper of the shoe, some see-through side panels. I will say that although this knit is pretty heavy, it's definitely breathable and pretty lightweight for how thick it is. Got a little bit of suede on the toe cap and around the heel collar as well. And there's one thing about these that I do love. The lockdown on the heel counter on the inside is super stiff. Not stiff in a bad way, but stiff as in more of a stable shoe. Kind of gives you a lockdown feel. When you wear shoes that are all knit and don't have a true tongue, they may feel a little floppier on your feet than a regular shoe, say a Jordan 1 with high ankles with a lot of ankle support, but these definitely have a good lockdown for the heel counter. They do look pretty big, and I will say they are slightly heavy, but all of that weight is mainly in that midsole and that sole. You kind of see the kind of translucent orange and clear, but they are pretty heavy, pretty thick shoes, so on foot they definitely look bigger, but they are still breathable, although they have this thick knitted upper.
Okay, just give me the loot. 3 or 5, that's my city, the zoo. I'm gonna find someone, call Uncle Luke. Oh, no, I gotta watch how you move. All my dogs, they gon' pull up and screw. Yeah, dummy, I don't get involved with the money. Why they got it tall, like they know me. 3, I'm a ball like I'm Kobe. Eat it up with the homies. Indeed, shine bright. going down, yeah. Stop wasting time. You wasting your time for real. I'm about in no cap for real. Remember we came from the dark for real. Came from the dark for real. Remember I was broke, I had to rebuild. Yeah. Real hit and never gon' spill. The finance that label ain't selling no deal. Yeah. I had to say how I feel. I treat the music like.
As I mentioned earlier in the video, they are a brand out of the UK, so they do have UK sizing. I did not fully read the description on these when I bought them because I bought them on the drop. I was just happy to get my entry in. But for these, I got a UK size 10, which I believe is a US size 11. Unfortunately, after trying these on and checking their website description, I'll throw those up as well. They do fit slightly large. So you're supposed to go a size down for these. They did not come in half sizes, so it made it a little bit more difficult to figure out what you would need. But I am a true size 10.5. I did not have a 10.5, obviously. So I should have went with the 9. This is a UK 10, and they definitely would have fit me perfect. But for now, these are slightly big. I'll probably end up either trying to return these or selling them so I can get my true size. Now, as far as the shoe goes, I do not believe they have any resale on the resale market. I checked StockX and everything. I think I saw one size, maybe a size 11, going for basically retail price. These are actually still on their website, so you guys don't have to deal with the hassle of somebody verifying and taking a couple weeks to get to you. You can get these directly from the source. Just wanted to show you guys that they have almost every size. Like I said, they don't have half sizes in this shoe. Taking a look at StockX, they only have a size 11. It's $97 USD, and that's the only size they have on a resale market. Overall, I definitely say this is a very futuristic shoe, a shoe that'll definitely stand out. You won't see a lot of people wearing these around town, but next time I will be going with a size 9 UK so I can make sure I have my true size. These are too large. I was going to try to tough it out, you know, maybe double socket or whatever, but they're a little bit too big, so I'm either going to try to return these or sell them so I can get my true size in these. And the next pair I probably will cop will be that After Dark colorway. I'll pop it up here. That black and white is just too clean, too wearable. You can wear it with almost anything. The affordable price. The design of the shoe is just great all around, so I'll definitely be grabbing more of their shoes. As always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and supporting another video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so we can push these videos to the algorithm. And until next time, thank you guys.
Ready for a brand new day? I want to tell you, yeah!